Good afternoon, guys. So y'all want to see me act like a YouTuber for a second? Okay, I'm gonna do that. The only reason I'm doing this is because I am excited. I just recently purchased Pattern from Tracee Ellis Ross, I think, who's the creator of it, and I am so freaking excited about this product because aside from that, if you know me, you know I love Tracee Ellis Ross, like especially from Girlfriends. Joan, I am Joan, Joan is me, hands down. I resonated with that character so much. Her independence, her character traits, everything. For real, Joan is me, I am her. But anywho, first things first, I also want to say I apologize for filming on my bed. Day 2 period cramps happens, and it feels like a horse is stomping on my back, so I need to be like in a more comfortable space so I do not feel like I am losing my mind. So anywho, I am going to basically be showing you guys what I bought from Pattern. I paid $140 for it, and some of you may say that is too much money. To each his own, but if you really think about it, if you buy like 15 tubes, let's say, of hair products, and sometimes, especially at the beauty supply store, they're about $10, 7 to 10 bucks. So you're basically paying the same thing except for having this all in a quicker amount, like right at once, instead of like buying it over a different span of time. So anyways, I'm gonna be showing you what I got in my box, and I hope you're excited as I am, because I think she kind of killed it, and a lot of people are giving like positive reviews about it, so I wanted to do the same. So first thing I'm going to be pulling out of the box is our leave-in conditioner. It's 9.8 fluid ounces, Define and Moisture, and I really must say I'm loving the way this little tube looks. Like, I love that it's matte and it's like yellow and black. Like, yellow is sort of one of my favorite colors. I'm not like a big fan of it, but like I put on yellow, like it looks kind of good. But anyways, besides the point, this is for leave-in conditioner, Define and Moisture. Leave-in conditioner is your best friend, especially if you have curls, or even in general. I think that leave-in conditioner is best for everyone. It keeps your hair hydrated, most definitely, and moisturized. Hydrated, moisture, same thing. Anyway, whatever. And this is perfect for especially on after your wash day, the day of or after, etc. Yeah, so not leaving your hair so dry. So this is going to be your best friend. I love leave-in conditioner. Sometimes I don't even know if this is like something that people do. My sister put me on doing this. Like, if you don't have a hair protecting spray while you're drying your hair and blow drying it, you can use a small amount of leave-in conditioner, and it also like plays a part in protecting your hair with the heat, so you should do that. Maybe I'm not a pro at this, like, you know, what works with your hair works with your hair, but I sometimes do that. The next thing out of the box is our Hydrating Mist, and again, the tube is pretty big. It's 12 fluid ounces, and its purpose is to revive and replenish. My hair is obviously in braids right now, so I actually will be using this though, because hard-headed, I know I'm supposed to be sleeping with a bonnet, a headscarf, or something like that with braids on to keep your hair looking more fresh and lasting longer. This is going on like the 4th week, I think, of having these braids in, and I think I'm going to be using this more to keep this in. Given the fact that it's getting hot and I just don't feel like touching my hair, I am going to be doing more protective hairstyles this summer, like twist or putting on wigs and things like that, but probably not really because it's hot and I typically have longer wigs to wear. But anywho, I will be using this Hydrating Mist. I'm pretty sure this is also for the sole purpose of like you're on day 3, day 4 of having your hair in its curl pattern and having it out, and sometimes, you know, your hair gets frizzier throughout the days and just doesn't have the same volume or oomph that it had at the beginning. So I think that's what that's for. Next thing I'm pulling out is our styling cream. Again, I'm loving the container, like the way it looks, the packaging, etc. And it's pretty big. This is 15 fluid ounces. What? 15 fluid ounces, and it is rich, moisture, and definition. So this is your styling cream, and it's perfect for your curls. So yeah, like for me, like I tend to do like perm rods or bantu knots and things like that when I do decide to actually do my hair more frequently, and styling cream is like one of those biggest things that I use as a best friend to play a part in creating those curls, and it just holds everything together. So yeah, it's rich in moisture and definition. The biggest thing is to keep our hair not that dry and keep it moisturized. to the point where that is best for your hair. So you can't have it too moisturized and you can't have it too dry. So there has to be some balance. For pattern curl gel, it is shine, define, and hold. Shine, define. It is 9.8 fluid ounces, and this is also pretty big too. This is curl gel, so solely for like your curls, and not as like for another tube in there. She has gel, but this is for like when your curls, like again, like day 3, day 4, or whatever, your curls aren't the same. And we all know too, sometimes, you know, when we put different hair products in our hair and we're ready to get our hair done, like we do it the night before or the morning of, and you walk out the door, your hair is gorgeous, the curls are nice and defined and not frizzy, and then you walk outside and it's freaking foggy or humid or whatever, and then your hair just gets messed up, and because of all that air quality and things like that outside. So I'm pretty sure this is to hold that in place so that you're not losing your mind walking out the door looking gorgeous and then walking to the next door looking like a freaking cotton ball, cotton swab, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, the next thing, like I just said, the Stronghold Gel. Okay, I'm gonna keep saying it, like I love the containers. It is 15 ounces, and this styling cream is also white. Try to open this nice and calm so it does not go everywhere. Did it a couple of times, and yeah, but it's white too. It's thick, so I'm pretty sure like for my hair texture is like a 4C. I don't typically like more liquidy products because my hair just like it takes so much longer to dry. So I feel like that is my go-to to have products like that. And then this gel is also white as well. So a lot of the tubes are pretty white. But this, however, the gel is clear. It's pretty clear. Similar to other gels, the way they look. There's not coloring in this, so I'm pretty sure that this is more safe. I just closed it, and I am actually excited to have this gel because there have been times in the past like I've used other gels and it's like led to flaking and just gunkiness. Like for instance, I had bought the Eco style gel. I have used Eco edge control for a minute and it's been good, but like for instance, and this tube of gel from Eco, that gel was solely meant for having your hair in that one style for a couple of days. Like for instance, if you decided to stick your hair back in a ponytail, in a bun or whatever, that was meant for you to be in that style for like 3-4 days. I don't do that. When I put my hair in buns, I take it out the night of, or as soon as I get home, because having a tight ponytail, because typically my ponytails are pretty tight, that causes more breakage to have it in that long. So I try to stray from that. So I'm excited to use this gel to see that it won't lead to flaking and feel like gunky, because like that Eco gel felt like after I've taken it out, I felt like I needed to wash my hair again because it was, so yeah. Aside from that, the next thing out of the box is the pattern edge control. So I even saw a post on Tracy Ellis Ross's website, or not website, Instagram, and she talks about how this edge control will not cause flaking. I hope so, because even my last edge control, like the Eco one, it's very strong, but it leads to flaking. Like for instance with the braiding, like I was soup it or whatever, and then like close to the braid it would get gunky and I would have to wash my edges, so that the next time I put edge control it would not be as gunky, because that leads to build up and that looks disgusting. But she said it herself, it will not lead to flaking. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna be using this more because you clearly see my hair is in braids, and I'm not really gonna be using the other products until like I take them out. But we're gonna see how this goes. I will definitely keep you guys posted on this. Next is the brush. This edge tool, excuse me, it says swoop and stay. I'm excited because I just recently had to throw out my old edge control brush. Just love the slipping packaging. The last brush I used was from the beauty supply store, and it wasn't really good quality. Again, you get what you pay for. So I found myself having to wash it a lot more, which you should wash your hair tools, but it was like it was getting harder to get the like edge control out of it. And it was also like the little brushes, like the little legs, little brush legs or whatever, they were breaking off, and it's just like, bro, I need you to work. And I didn't have another edge control brush in my vicinity, is what they call it, and I didn't have another access to another brush. So I'm glad I purchased this. It looks really strong, like it's a very thick stick. I love the bottom, so to help with the swooping. So it looks pretty strong. So I'm excited for this because our edges make our hairstyle. Like even if you have a messy bun or anything like that, you just swoop those edges, add some hoops, and call it a day. Your style looks chef's kiss. It looks phenomenal. So that is our brush. The next thing I'm pulling out is the pick. Picks are my best friend when I decide to have my fro out. If I decide to have a low ponytail, like a low puff or a high puff, it's so much more helpful to have a pick when you're doing that, because you can try to pull and stretch and everything like that with your own hands, but it doesn't really get beneath everything to pull your hair out in the proper way without also damaging your curls. And when I say damaging, I mean like flattening them out or just like making them look like eh. So your picks are your best friends, and I'm loving it, the pouching and then how big it is. I had this old pick that I gave my best friend by accident, and when I realized what I gave her, I was like, friend, can I get it back? She was like, no. I'm just like, great, my fault, should put my foot down more. But she uses it to this day, and it had a little fist on the end and it was so nice. But besides the point, I'm really loving this pick. I needed a new one anyway. My other one was just getting eh, and I'm excited because just picks do so much more to your curls than your own hands. Last but not leastly, I really got excited when I saw this Bintro box. Man, I was hyped. Oh, you can't see it. Can you see it? No, you can't really see it. All right, it says pattern hairpins variety pack. These pins look like really good quality. They look very thick and strong. So like this is one of them. And it looks like it won't break. There's this other one that looks pretty thick too. It's bendable, so I'm pretty sure that's like for when you put it in your ponytails, like on the sides and everything like that. It looks very, very strong. I've had put other Bintros in my hair, and I've had them break off easily, and it's just, we don't want to do that. The sole purpose of putting things in our hair is to protect it and not do more damage. So having those weak Bintros in your hair that, you know, when the ends, the little bubbles at the end, like they break off, and now you're putting like sharper tools in your hair, that's leading to more breakage. So our goal is to not do that. So I'm excited for these two because I also tend to lose my Bintros a lot. So I will try not to lose these because good quality. But other than that, that is the box. I'm pretty excited to use this. Like I said, I'm not going to be using that anytime soon because I'm hopefully going to take these braids out like within 2 weeks. But yeah, our hair is, yeah, it's cheesy, but our hair is our crown, so we have to like take care of our hair more often. And be careful with products you put in there. Like one of the biggest things I've read on the back, it says paraben free, free of SLS/SLES, it's color safe, silicone free, formaldehyde free. It's the stuff they put on dead bodies. Why would your product have formaldehyde in it? That's a problem. And it says it's PHT. I don't know how to spell that or pronounce that rather, but it's free of that as well. So this product seems like it's going to be more natural, and I'm excited, like I said, to share with you guys the updates. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted when I start having my natural hair out. So stay tuned. Bye guys.